Happy Monday, everyone. Right, so I'm signing up people left, right, and centre. So instead of boring you on one subject today, I'm going to gently stroke across a few subjects. So a lot of people come in denial and they tell me, right, Ben, I want to sign up and plan. And then they sit there and tell me just how amazing they are with their food, but they're overweight. So I'm like, okay. So then I explain to them how I portion control. So I don't count calories, I don't weigh food, I don't macro count. This is for normal people, okay? And they say things like, how many grams of protein should I have a day? I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, well, at the moment, what I do is I take this after training, I take this, and then what I do, and I go, how's that working out for you at the moment? Well, you know, it's not. So are you actually following that? No, I'm not. And what was that prescribed on? If I hit gym 4 times, are you hitting gym 4 times? No, I'm not. Are you doing the right kind of training? Yeah, I'm doing my cardio. Well, you know, that's really for protein, that, is it? Is it? Okay, right, so you just think, right, forget that, follow this. Cycling my carbs. This goes on and on. So what I do is I lower my carbs one day, then I reduce my carbs. How's that working for you? Well, I'm overweight, so it's not working. Well, I didn't actually follow it properly at the time. And like, okay, did you do the prescribed training with it? No, I didn't. Okay, and then you really, when you pick it apart, you start to realise that, well, one, I took some information I saw off the internet of an athlete or off an Instagram model, and not only did I not do the training she did, but I didn't even follow the food that she did. And you're like, so, you know, some people read stuff and they digest it and they say, oh yeah, I started to do that for 3 days and then I didn't. But then say that was their program, and it wasn't their program. They probably couldn't have kept that program up anyway. Can anyone keep up with an Instagram model? I mean, can they? You know, I doubt it. Not if you've got kids and a job and a social life, and you actually go out and enjoy yourself. So you know, this is just some of the stuff. What rep range do I train in? Because my mate told me, who's not a personal trainer, who's never worked at a gym and doesn't actually go to the gym and is severely overweight, that if I lift low weights I'll get massive, and if I lift high weights I'll get cut. And I'm like, oh, right, okay. Is that regardless of the food you eat? Oh yeah, regardless of the food you eat. All right, okay. So I leave that one alone. I just say, look, you know, we're not going to train for a little bit. I'm going to do light exercise, and then I'll send you the prescribed workouts, because otherwise I could sit here all day. And I'm not bashing other plans. It's just that some people, they come to me and tell me how they think they're doing it, and they're not. So I say, look, another thing is, well, I own a gym. I train a lot, not a lot. I train with my hobby, but I'm not an athlete. You're not an athlete. Athletes go elsewhere. They don't come to me. Okay, I've trained athletes over the past. I'm lucky to train a very high athlete called David Zoltacek, who's one of Europe's best K1 fighters. Mate, his diet and training is phenomenal, but no normal person could keep that up. I'm telling you, no way. It would kill them. Then they go, right, and then there's another one. So people come in, they do the thing and go, how much weight am I going to lose? Say, how much weight will I lose in the first week? What's the record? What will I expect to lose in the first week? I'm like, I don't know. Can you do the first week first? Yeah, if you do the first week first, then you'll know yourself, and then we'll have a pretty idea how to adjust for that, because I adjust the plan week to week, because everything changes. And and then you start to realise how difficult it is for people to lose weight without a clear, specific approach. So look, people don't say, I don't mock people. I certainly, I'll take the piss of it, but in a funny way, because I'd expect the same to be taking the piss out of me. But then what they do, they come in and they're so clouded. They're weighing food, they're counting calories, they're macros. There's my fitness plan, which for some people it works. I've explained it, for some people it doesn't. Okay, I'm common sense. I'm a common sense approach man, where you're in the kitchen, the kids are putting at your legs, and you go, right, that's my portion, that's thing, and I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I've stuck on plan. I know I haven't eaten too much because I've actually got hungry today, but I haven't, been starving, and I've, kept to my meals. I know I haven't gone over because I've stuck to my portions. Denial in sticking to plan or previous plans really can mess up. And like, if you go to someone, it doesn't have to be me. If you go to another person, I'd be honest. I wouldn't sit there and sit in a very fake ivory tower, say it like, oh yeah, I know what I'm doing, because what I do 50 grams of protein before thing, 50 grams of protein afterwards, because I've got a protein window. But you didn't follow it, and you didn't go to the gym, and even when you did go to the gym, you didn't push yourself that hard. Okay, you need to be honest with yourself. You need to sit down in front of a fitness professional, a good one. Yeah, go on their page. If it's pictures of them top off ripped and just constantly about them training, they'll probably try and make you train about them. If you find a decent PT that harps on about his clients and their clients are different shapes and sizes, he's probably on the right path. No, I'm only saying that because I do it. But it does make sense, right? Just be truthful to yourself, truthful to the professional you're seeking advice from. Believe me, sometimes if you go in, if you find yourself the right trainer, forget everything you've learned. If he's pumping out good results and he's talking sense, and you embark on a program that isn't going to cost you an arm and a leg, and he's not. But oh, by the way, I sell these supplements, and he's trying to do a secondary spend through the roof because or he's quoting discount codes on his page. Yeah, they're having you over. They are having you over. I can't say that more than enough. Look, common sense. Me, I'm not the only one. I wish I was. I wish I was. I'll be loaded. Yeah, I'm just saying. Common sense. If you haven't got the time, if you can spare 2 half-hour sessions a week in the gym and a little bit of walking and your activity, even if you can't do that, but you're up your activity, you will reap the benefits instead of embarking on either a restrictive program or an arduous exercise program, which will only lead to failure. Okay, but remember, none of us embark on something. None of us decide to follow something for it to fail. We decide to follow something for success. So the path to success should be like this. Okay, not like that, because there's a steep fall the other side. Have the best Monday. If you want some common success, common sense and common success, if you want some of that, come to me.